Welcome. I just had to make this video because this game has me so excited. It's made by the same people who made Daggerfall. And I'm already in the Discord. I've already watched a bunch of videos on it. It has great potential. I played Daggerfall with some mods, and it was one of the best experiences I've ever had. The atmosphere was unparalleled, and just the pure scope and like immersion factor and just the lore of the world was so rich, uncompared to anything else, even Morrowind or Oblivion. I'm calling this the real Elder Scrolls 6 because the way Bethesda is going with, Fallout 76, Starfield, they're going down the drain, just like a lot of AAA developers are. They're selling out to their investors or whatever. And I just saw in the Discord that these guys actually turned down a bunch of money from somebody. I don't know the full story, but that they have so much respect from me right there. So I went out and I donated 65 right then and there. So I recommend everybody donate because this could be the best RPG ever. Like, I'm so excited. I've never donated to Kickstarter before, but I did today because I'm very excited and I just want to go through, put my opinion. A lot of people are trying to get the word out, and I like that. So I want to put my own opinion out here. So maybe I can, have some insight that someone else won't have, or just, get the word out. If I, let just 5 more people know about this game, then I did my job. I want these guys to be successful. I want this to be the best RPG, the real Elder Scrolls 6. So I'm just going to start and say what I think. So right there we saw, the graphics look pretty good. This is what I really like. Look at that. There's like physics on his jaw hanging there. If they can have like total like physics on during the combat, like say Azanima or any of those games, I can't think of all of them right now, but with the physics-based combat, that would be so sick. Just look at that. The graphic, I mean, it's pretty plain. There's not much in the environment, but it's pre-alpha. It's going to get much better. It already looks really good. Breaking doors. Once lost.
Welcome to the archipelago, a landmass of over 100 islands.
100 islands.
Political intrigue, forgotten magic, and a multitude of adventures to be had. Ours begins on Ijar, a remote island in the northeast.
So sailing, this would be really cool. Like Daggerfall, you could, sail from place to place. There's actually mods, Unity mods, that you can actually sail for real. Really cool. So it just adds to the immersion of you have to travel. It reminds me of like Two Worlds too. You can travel from island to island. It just adds another immersion factor. No loading screens. Nobody likes loading screens.
We have come to the...
Look at that. I mean, it's Unreal Engine 5, so there's still... Unreal Engine 5 doesn't perform the best, but it looks really good for being pre-alpha. Like, I can't imagine what the end product is going to look like.
At the behest of Lady Ravensworth.
Like, even if the graphics aren't super real, it's still, like, simple and beautiful. Like, I'm sick of all these new games coming out that have, like, photorealistic graphics, and then you get, like, because you don't want DLSS. DLSS looks like crap, Anybody with half a brain knows that you only use DLSS if you have to. Like, if you got a good rig and lose some FPS for that proper, 1440p or 4K resolution. Because DLSS it lowers your resolution to 1080p or 1440 depending on how high your native resolution is, and it scales it up. So really, yeah, I hate DLSS.
In search of information.
So games don't need to be super realistic. Like, I like the little cartoony. Now I've been kind of turning down the graphics and then having more FPS. And I like the more cartoony, so you're playing a game. I don't want to feel like I'm playing real life. If I want to go play real life, I'll go outside.
Rumors have been circulating of strange occurrences.
So all these developers need to stop focusing on graphics and focus on gameplay, story, All these new games coming out, I hate them. I didn't even buy, Starfield because I just saw the reviews and I knew it was bad. I'm just playing a lot of old games. I've been playing Dragon Age Origins for the story and the world building. You know, replaying Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, all that.
Around the tomb of Lord.
So the story sounds pretty cool. I mean, a game doesn't need a story if it has a good world and rich in lore and a lot of, good combat and good progression. So even if the story is mid, if this game nails the gameplay and nails the world building, I'm all in.
Lord Godsend, a former rival to the Baron who met his end at our own hands. We were sent to seek out Niles, an informant for the Order of Saint Latra. But it seems the door is locked. There must be another way in.
This is cool. I remember in Daggerfall you climb like this. Really adds to, like, if you want that thief acrobat playstyle. It's so awesome.
Not the friendly sort.
And I saw, I was reading somewhere, I saw a different video, like, they want to kind of do something different. They don't want to make the same types of werewolves and same types of goblins. They want to try to do their own thing. So you can see this goblin right here. Huge nose. You've never seen that before in any other RPG game. It looks way different. It's weird, but it's cool that they want to do their own thing. That's a good sign that they're willing to try new things.
Maybe he just needs
bribe, charm, persuade, threaten, just like Daggerfall.
A little convincing.
Everything has so much thought put into it. I'm hoping. Like Daggerfall, it's so deep, and that's what a lot of games don't have these days. They're so dumbed down. Even Skyrim, you just kind of walk around and press right trigger, kill things. You don't need to persuade. You don't need to optimize your gear. You just pump your skill tree and just go, which is fine, if you want to turn your brain off, but some games need a little more interaction, so you stick with them.
Excellent. We have the information we need. Now let's be on our way. We have our goal, but there will be some obstacles in the way. It is up to us how we wish to achieve it. Combat.
That looks a little jank, the sounds and kind of the hit, but it's pre-alpha. They're gonna fix that. I like that. I like the physics. It looks like there's not much weight to the bodies, but just the way he kind of plopped down, there wasn't no, spinning animation or, he just chopped his head and stabbed him in the head and he dropped. I love that.
Stealth.
That's cool. Some Metro type, knocking the lights out, Splinter Cell, whatever. That'll just increase the replay value having proper stealth, or you go full, paladin, full archer, whatever. See your body? You can actually see your body when you look down. You don't even need to get a mod for that.
Magic.
Look at that. I like how when he hit the skeleton, his head went back and his arms went back. That is so sick. Like I said before, proper physics during the combat. I'm going to love it instantly. I love physics in combat. Oh, look at that. So good. I love the physics. Look at that. Friendly fire. Beautiful.
Or using our wits and knowledge.
Secret walls, Dark Souls style. Ooh. Reading. Ooh, I like to read. I've been playing Baldur's Gate 1 actually, and I don't mind reading. I love reading. I just finished all the Lord of the Ring books, Vietnam autobiography. I love reading. These kids nowadays need to start reading more.
Of course. Sometimes that might not be enough.
Necromancer boss fight. Look how cool that looks. I love the armor, like Elden Ring. I actually refunded the DLC because it's too weeby, too anime. I love this medieval, edgy type look. Keep doing it. Do it more.
I'm sorry. You say you would rather just spend your time fishing?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not one of those guys who plays Red Dead online and just sits and fishes, but it's there. It's really cool. You still got to eat, eat food to get buffs and not be hungry. That's really cool and immersive. So right here, go. I mean, if you donate the minimum of 40, I think you still get the full game, but I just went 65 because to me this could be a full price game. Especially I read somewhere they want to add procedural generation. So the map's not going to be the same every time, just like how Daggerfall was. So every time you do it, it's different, which adds infinite replayability, possibly. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Go out and donate if you can. I mean, I can't. I really shouldn't. I don't have a bunch of money or anything, but this game, I totally back this game. I've never donated before on Kickstarter, but today was the day. This could be the real Elder Scrolls 6. And I mean that. Bethesda has been dropping the ball since they started reselling Skyrim over and over and making you pay for mods with the Creation Club. So I think these developers know what's up. Thank you.